Well, why hello there YouTube, my name is Orb and welcome to another gameplay commentary for some Modern Warfare 3, but this time I'm not featuring a Moab, and I know, calm yourself, I know that is a scary thing on my channel to not post a Moab when it comes to Modern Warfare 3. I know it's kind of scary, but in my eyes this is a super good, well not super good, but a very good sniper gameplay. A sniper gameplay with the L11. And before I get into the topic, something I want to mention or just state with these snipers, a problem that I have. I usually play with the three snipers that I play with is obviously the L11, the MSR, and the Barretts. And if I try and play with the L11 for a couple of games and then try and switch over to the MSR, or vice versa, if I play with the MSR and try and switch over to the L11, I'm having big problems. And I don't know if there is actually a fire rate issue or a fire rate, sorry, not issue, but fire rate difference, or like a bolt action, you know, the bolt action you do when you shoot a bullet to reload the next bullet. I don't know if there's a different like reload time or something like that, but with quick scopes and such, I feel like I need like a few games to adjust, like if I switch sniper from the L11 or the MSR, or as I said, vice versa. I don't know if that is the same thing for you guys, something I've just noticed, but other than that, about this gameplay, it's kind of old, and I go on, I think I'm like up on like an 18 streak, like both of the times, so yeah. Enjoy if you will, but we're not going to talk about the gameplay. So what I want to talk about today is fitness, and for you guys that are new to my channel, that came from Woody's channel or Tave's channel, or if you're just new from whatever, you may not know that I've done sort of a fitness series kind of a long time ago, actually, kind of a long time since I last did an episode about this, but yeah, I'm trying to get in shape, I'm trying to change my life, trying to change my lifestyle, and that is what I'm trying to do with this series, and I'm trying to give you sort of an update thing on my progression so far and what works for me, so you guys might try it out and you know it might work for you guys. I'm not the most knowledgeable guy in the world, I'm not an expert, I'm not trained, I'm not educated in this subject. I just try things, and if they work for me, I might share them with you guys, and you can give them a try if you're struggling, or if you think it's just bullshit. That's you know, that's fair enough. As I said, I'm not educated in any way. I'm just trying to, you know, read up as well as I can, and then just try and go from there and try out different things. So what I want to talk about today is the importance of setting up goals, and that is something that has been very, very important in my progression so far, and something I'm gonna keep doing in the future, because I think it is very, very important to keep yourself motivated and not really stagnate with you know, the weight of the, you know, the amount of weight that you're lifting, or if you're trying to lose fat, lose pounds, you know, always trying to keep things fresh, interesting, and new, so you won't feel that it's boring. Because if you feel like your training is boring, then that is up to you guys to try and change that. That's kind of my philosophy on the whole thing. But before I get into all that, I want to talk about something that happened in the gym today, and that sort of inspired this commentary. So I was at the gym with my friend, and just first off, before I get into that, working out with a friend is great. Not only for spotting, like if you need, you know, help with getting those extra two or three reps out, just having a friend there to motivate you, and you know, making it fun to go to the gym. Obviously, you're not gonna sit there laughing the entire time, you know, talk, but just having somebody to talk to, you know, between sets, and you know, somebody that screams at you like, you fat ass, you get down there and you do 3 more reps, and you're like, okay, and you kind of get motivated that way. I don't know, that works for me, might not work for you, but you can definitely try it out. That would be a big advice on my part, or a big recommendation on my part, I should say. But yeah, I was at the gym, and for some reason I felt very, very energized, and I'm currently bulking, so that might be why I have a lot of extra calories and a lot of extra protein, carbs, etc. in my system. So that might have been why. I don't know if I slept extra good, or I don't know what it was, but I felt extra energized and super strong. So I actually did a personal best in my bench, and also I did just an overall really good really good workout. So, and also my bicep curl also that was a personal best. So it was a super good workout, and something that really motivates me. And that's kind of what I want to talk about, like my goals that I've, you know, that you kind of set up for yourself, like either you want to lose this amount of fat before this date, or you want to gain, if you want to build muscle, obviously, you have to, you know, gain pounds. That's kind of, you can't really escape that. But you're obviously looking for goals, and something about goals that I really, really want you guys to focus on that has definitely worked for me, guys, is you need a reachable, like a reachable goal, and something that you can actually measure. Like, you can say, oh, I want to be stronger, I want to be faster, I want to be leaner, but you're not really giving yourself a challenge. I mean, you can say, in my opinion, it would be like, I want to lose X amount of pounds in Y amount of time, and try and go from there, because only setting yourself up with goals that you can't really measure, it's kind of dangerous, because you can't really track your progression that good. That is something that has been you know, been the case for me, and something that I've always tried and do is, and something I learned in the military, actually, because in the military they asked us, okay, what do you want to improve in half a year or 1 year? What do you want to improve? Do you want to be stronger, faster? And I was like, yeah, stronger sounds good, faster sounds good, leaner sounds good, I'll be all those things. And they were like, okay, so what do you know, do you want to increase your bench? How much do you want to bench? And I'm like, I don't know. And he's like, well, try and, this was my first sergeant, he was like, okay, try and pick some goals, measurable goals, and, you know, goals that are achievable. You don't want to be like, oh, I want to gain 100 pounds of muscle in a year. Like, that's not really gonna happen unless you're on the juice, and even on the juice, 100 pounds of muscle is not really, you know, gonna happen. So you need reachable goals, and you need goals that you can measure. So for me, for instance, my weight, I am currently weighing 65 kilograms, and that's gonna, I don't know the conversion rate to pounds, but I'm gonna put it somewhere on the screen right now in an annotation or something. And before summer, well, probably I'm gonna start cutting in March. So before March, I want to be at probably, I want to say 75 kilograms, and yeah, try and go from there. So that's going to be my goal. I definitely want to try and increase weights, and something I've noticed is that it's actually quite a grind to eat a lot of food. Like, when I've been cutting, like, for 3 years straight, pretty much, I've been trying to lose fat around my stomach, but kind of what I realized is in the later parts here, the last couple of months, well, probably the last 6 months, I've realized is that I gotta build muscle in order to improve my overall daily burn, in order to try and get that extra piece of fat on my stomach gone. So I need to pack on more muscle, and in order to pack on more muscle, I gotta gain weight and try and work that into some muscle. And that is what I'm gonna try and do. So I'm gonna try and gain weight here the upcoming time until March. And as I said, I've been cutting for almost like 3 years straight, been always trying to keep low on calories and try and lose that fat. But I've realized that that is not really gonna happen for me unless I pack on a lot of muscle. And now I thought that going over to eating a lot of calories, that would be easy. I mean, just eating food, like, why would that be a problem? But eating over, like, I'm trying to aim for like 3,100 calories a day. And that is quite a challenge. I mean, it's currently, let's see here, it's currently 7:30 p.m. and I have about 1,000 calories left to eat. And I'm like, I'm not hungry, I'm not feeling hungry, but I gotta, like, push myself to eat more food. But obviously, that's kind of a first world problem. People are starving all over the place, and, you know, having all kinds of issues. And I'm like, I don't want to eat more food. It's like, come on, Orb, get a grip, man. So yeah, I'm going to try and eat more food. And yeah, something I want to ask you guys to put in the comment section below. Do you have any fitness goals, or are you happy with yourself? You're happy, you just want to maintain your weight or maintain your muscles, whatever. What is your goal with your fitness, or with your with your fitness? I guess you would say fitness. So yeah, put that down in the comment section below if you may, or send me a message if you feel like being anonymous or private, but you still wanna talk about it. So please do that. Go ahead and do so. And yeah, that's been pretty much everything I had to say, guys. So rate the video as you please, add it to your favorites if you really like it, and that has been everything for today, guys. So have an awesome day. I'm out. Bye, guys.
Just another day. Good job.